And I should be live. Let's go. Reading time. Tuesday gonna be reading time. Always. What I miss. Okay, so on the map now is that extra chapter. I have no idea what it is about. I didn't know what to do with the thumbnail. What else? Right, that's it. Extras to party, and now this last one. Then it's gonna be like some other. Alright, a reading note. That's our favorites. On the surface, outside the development zone of City-075 during the emergency evacuation from Operation Red Tide. So we're going back in time. Yes. A wave of golden yellow dust whirls in the air on the barren desert, followed immediately by deafening rock music and burst of angry shouts. Yo, Mad Max? So is this golden vortex? A folding truck tilted is trekking forward in an S-shaped path with only two of its wheels speedily while maintaining physics-defying balance, a feat that would have Archimedes risen from the grave and clapped. Hey, who taught you to drive like this? Nobody. Who the hell let the idiot take the wheel? Vera? Vera, help! Oh, it's the doggy chapter. Enough, the two of you. Capt, please don't unsheath your sword in the car is dangerous. What's more dangerous than what you're doing? Step on the brake now. That's what I've been doing. Oh, so this is after the Operation Red Tide. Is this after the last chapter or is this after Echo Area? I don't understand. That's the gas pedal, not the brakes. Do something. Vera, wait, what are you opening the door? Why are you opening the door? All of you out, get out of the car. The door on the side in the air is slammed open as a red-haired female construct jumps out, her arms bracing her head, and she rolls and lands deftly onto the ground. Rojag, I am the most dangerous? Why are you dangerous, Rojag? Man, hello there. Hello there. Chapter extra 5. Immediately afterward, one of the car windows is cranked down, and out hops the round cobot, followed by a white figure who lands softly next to it. It's up to chapter 14, no worries. They call that Operation Red Tide? I thought it was Echo Area. Roger, there she is. What are you guys? Before he can finish, the ear-piercing sound of grinding overwhelms his voice as the car finally stops, crashing into a rock. An unpleasant whine can be heard underneath the hood, and black smoke rises with a poof. Someone coughed. A few moments later, a barely intact door opens up, and a figure appears amidst the black smoke. A masculine male construct walks out and coughs, his hand waving, trying to clear the smoke away. Boom. You have shark teeth? The construct looks down at the door handle in his hand and the broken car door still attached to the other end. He shrugs and throws the door aside. Okay. Looking back up, he finds the blinding flashes of a blade before him, and he raises his hands in panic. Come on, Vera, I wasn't even the one driving. Let's talk about it, yeah? Put the sword away, man. You know how much trouble it is to fix up my frame. Have you played Silent Hill, Valics? Silent Hill F out? I have no money, bro. I'm broke. I wanna buy it. I'm waiting for that game, so no spoilers for Silent Hill F. Noctis played his music too loud. It distracted me from driving. Do you think we're heading for Woodstock? We're on a mission here. Keep your stupid in check because you're testing my limits. Have you played it, Rojak? Isn't it later in September? How can an evacuation count as a mission? I'm the captain here. Look at me, I'm the captain now. I decide what counts as one. Who do you think you are? But 21 is the reason we crashed. The one time we got assigned a folding truck. Noctis is shifting blame. Did you forget that you were the idiot who forced 21 to drive? Shockingly bamboozled dog. Oh my god, they keep multiplying, man. Behold, I have arrived. Now he's shockingly bamboozled dog. Well, hello, shockingly bamboozled dog. How are you, man? Vera teases him as she withdraws her blade. 21, report the crash and know that it was Noctis' fault. We're not far from our destination now, so collect yourselves and we'll start walking. Hey, copy. Number 21 opens her terminal and walks toward the nasty crash site as she brings up the comms. I only seen playthrough of it. Is it out though? I don't believe it is out. No, Tekken had an update. Keep my wishes. It comes out on 25th, man. What are you talking about? I still have time. We'll gather some money. The chunky red-headed construct sits on a rock, his hands pulling his hair. Why do we have to evacuate so suddenly? Aren't the strike birds in terrible danger? Are the higher-ups underestimating us? I have now understood the form I achieved, and it was not the faint of heart. A shockingly bamboozled form. Must face my hatred and learn my mistakes, and I have achieved this form. Yeah, what has shockingly bamboozled you? That's a good question, bro. What did shockingly bamboozle you, dog? It's Strike Hawk, you fool. And we're retreating for no reason. Our mission directory got cleared, and all our jobs got assigned to those copycats in Hellhound. Hellhound? I bet their captain must be so goddamn thrilled right now, breakdancing in the war room. I'm going to tear his throat out next time I catch that guy. I don't care what you do in your spare time, but you do as I say when you're on a mission. Is that understood? Aren't you mad, Vera? Don't you hate getting your stuff taken right underneath your nose? What is there to be mad about? If it's a job that those idiots can do, then it isn't something that's worth my time to begin with. Vera narrows her eyes and stays silent for a moment after saying that. Plus, this might be the calm before the storm. Storm? Is it going to rain? The sun's still out from what I can tell. Oh my god, Noctis. Dear Rojak, I admit that with the recent events happening within this soil I was born above, now realize that both endured such an unfortunate fate. What are you talking about, bro? Are you shocking us? What happened, man? Be simple. Don't be like PGR. Shush. Vera stops Noctis from babbling. There seems to be an incoming call as Vera has stood up, her finger tapping on her ear. Her flaming red hair flows in the wind, hiding her expression. Nicola? I see. Cerberus! The tired figure in the support force uniform before them looks up before pointing to the transport craft to the side. That one. The crashed vehicle you reported will be recycled after the battle. Just get going for now. This is the little village after Echo area, right? It seems that the support force members in the back are also exhausted by the intense battles on the front line. Actually, they probably just used the asset for them. Doctor, seriously, we're the only squad that's retreating? We're just following orders. Hurry up if possible. We're short on transportation, and we still have to pick up a bunch of squads who are finishing their operations. Yo, Kurt Kramer. Hello, Kurt Kramer. Finally, after 3 days, my internet is back. Bro, what a coincidence. Is your internet, like, connected to me? No stream, no internet? You found something French that you like, huh? It shocked you to the core? To specify, the form I was before by the name of Surprise Dog was distasteful and hatred toward a European country he once hated. The recent event caused him to realize that both are the same, without the cuisines, of course. Food was not involved in your shocking? Why can't I see French Dog's message? You can't see his messages? trees created from the bottom of the root. Why must deny the same soil they stood upon? Oh, what happened to him, man? He sounds strange. Are you drunk? Enough, Noctis. Survival of the fittest, is that so? No one knows who Vera was talking to. If anything, she appears to be talking to herself. Number 21, however, seems to have noticed something and looks up. Question mark. Hey, what's that? Are you saying I'm not fit? Vera gives number 21 a look as Noctis protests in the background. Without another word, she steps into the transport craft heading back to Babylonia. Survival of the fittest. I am well aware. Number 21 recognizes the phrase, the winners live and the losers die. Her captain has once used it to describe a place, somewhere they have both stayed before. The scent that Vera has just given off, number 21 can smell danger. Was that a hint, or was that just a random thing her captain said? Name that number 21 no longer associates with. After getting transferred away, she has no longer heard it spoken in Babylonia. All traces of Corona have just vanished from her life entirely. Not entirely, perhaps. Perhaps. His own garlic bread? It does that to people? This form has given me the language of divinity. The ability to converse, such as written before mankind, are inherently a blessing. I don't think people were talking like this before, dog. They were writing like this, but not talking. For I am shook by the sight of my own linguistics. People were not talking like that. They were writing stuff like that, but not talking. Number 21 follows Vera and enters the transport craft without a word. He's becoming the PGR exposition sentences, man. Eat or make a cheesy, parsley-smelling piece of garlic bread, dog, you will feel better. Inside Colin's office, a few days after the emergency evacuation from Operation Red Tide. Collins? Who's Collins? Oh, it's this motherfucker. Oh, look, a new sprite. And I'm doing it this time because... Seriously, do you know how many favors I've had to trade in order to get the authority to employ that squad and their commandant? The parliament doesn't want to make a fuss in front of the public. A chief commandant getting taken by an unknown force, it's a slap in their face and it risks exposing us to the public. Frankly, I'm not interested in playing house with those parliament folks, but now is not the best time for us to stand in the limelight. Therefore, you and your whole shtick, dearest Miss Popular, better you do it this time instead of Kurono. The sweet-looking woman before Colin smiles and fixes her hair. I understand. My resume is clean on the surface, at the very least. Hehehe, clean my ass. Our resume is no good apart from tricking those naive babies anyway. Whatever intentionally revealing a flaw of ours might get them wary instead. Anyhow, you're asking me to be the face of the operation, is that so? On the surface, sure, but you know your actual job description is going to be so much longer. Ever since what happened, I've been studying what's happening with the commandant. Memory replays from a corrupted mind beacon. The data suggests that this condition can't be actively controlled, which means it could happen again as long as the commandant exists. I'm sure that a little brain must be hiding even more secrets. I have a hunch, a strong hunch that the commandant is what I've been looking for. You're sure that you can find what you want in that commandant's brain? Heh, of course not. My hypothesis is baseless. But if we only act with absolute certainty, humans would still be nose-picking monkeys and long extinct. Everything beautiful and true is accidental. Humans don't evolve from monkeys. It's apes, if anything. Thank you for your correction, Rebecca. Of course I know that. I've got two pieces of the puzzle now. A corrupted mind beacon from entering an ascendant's mind. Memory replays from its chain reactions. What an accident! Will the pieces match? What pattern will they make? Collins. Finding a commandant that can resist a mind corruption and catching an ascendant, we've successfully taken our first step into a new era of research and development. Huh? The first and the most important step. Colin, sir, please be careful. Eh? I'm certain that the things you said involve top Corono's secrets, and I'm sure it was an accident that you revealed them. I'll pretend I haven't heard any of them, don't worry. No, you don't have to worry, this place isn't bugged or anything. You're a high-ranking Corono officer, and I'm just the middleman between you and the Parliament who doesn't benefit from it all. I don't want my position altered unknowingly. Having gotten disrupted by her strong and unwavering words, Collins does not appear to be displeased. Instead, he laughs. Whatever, if you'd have betrayed us, you'd have done it by now. Likewise, you wouldn't be here if Corona wanted you gone. If I've decided to tell you the truth, it means that, at the very least, I trust you. Why does that sound more like a threat? Fine, leave it to me. I don't run away from a mission from the higher-ups. That's the attitude. I picked you precisely because of that confidence. I look forward to your work. Let's scour every last inch of that commandant's brain for all the secrets hidden inside. Sure. Alright, I've made myself pretty clear. Clear enough. Go, Rebecca. I'm excited to see you shine. Don't exaggerate. Have you sent the brief to my terminal? Which task force am I getting? Collins crosses his arms in front of his chest and gives Rebecca a gaze. You'll find out soon enough. I handpicked them, after all. Their best card in this game. How kind of you to recommend me, however, the circumstance this land has occurred, I cannot purchase such bread. What happened, bro? Are you okay? Mortal's cold is broke? Yeah. Damn, he's just like me, guys. Only mortals buy garlic bread. True garlic bread is made by art dough hands. Yeah, that's a good that's a good take. But you have to wait until spring if you want to plant some garlic in the dirt. You misunderstood my words, Rojak. I'm merely unable to purchase a simple bread in this circumstance. No, dog, you have to grow it yourself. You're most definitely going to love them. World Government Operational Logistics Center, meanwhile. Meanwhile there, you mean? There is no noise except for quiet whispers and keyboards clicking. Advisors and sergeants walk between terminals, holomaps, and battle simulators. Infinite intel analysis and estimations go through this place every day, processed by the brains here before turning into orders and reports on the different task forces and those in charge of the conservation areas. Cannot grow a bread? We're talking garlic, man. Rojak talking to air. Wow, that was harsh. However, I do have plenty of garlic. And you don't have bread? I can't see French dog. You can't see what dog is typing? What? Have you tried to... click F5? Refresh your browser? Maybe use another browser, bro. What browser are you using? You're always like missing comments, bro. Do you live like in a heavily censored country or something? They're on your ass, Kurt Kramer. The same thing is happening today. Because he blocked me, maybe? Damn, what'd you tell him, man? He loves Frenchies now, so... Frenchies, I shouldn't say that, I apologize. He loves France in general, so... he should be fine with you now. The same thing is happening today. Operation Command Clearance XX001A assigned to Cerberus. Cerberus? We have a team called Cerberus? Chief Advisor, by the way, guys. See, this is so real, bro. Like, real management is also like that. Missions for Cerberus are usually issued by the Chief Commander through direct channels. This, I've honestly no idea what's going on. I see, but their recent mission logs have all been cleared, and all their operation statuses are marked transferred. Can't be. Don't ask about things we shouldn't know. Even I only know that they're related to the experimental remote connect. I've never seen their commandant. They're getting assigned through us instead. Oh yeah, they should have a commandant, right? Dog, since he doesn't see you, make good use of that. Since he doesn't see you, make good use of that. Who's that emoji, bro? A garlic? Dirt? Anyway, if the operation is assigned through us, then it's our job. Give me the status of Cerberus. 1 sec, the advisor taps on the keyboard in front of his terminal, his fingers jumping between keys as rows of search results are listed on the holo screen. Don't you have a mouse, bro? Use a mouse. Tip from me. Cerberus status standing by at the base. Move the mission directly to the assignment terminal at the forward operating base. Set the priority to the highest. Roger, but that's the easiest part of our day sorted. The easiest part? The operation leader takes out a black folder hidden in his coat. A cover marked with clearance Omega 7, bro. Get me a deployment officer with high clearance and 2 logistics officers, as well as a field commander from the task force. I can see his message after 1 minute from the stream, but not in chat. Fresh browser, man, I don't know. His order is quickly issued, and within moments the operation leader and the chief advisor are joined by people in different uniforms, all looking ready and prepared. Deployment officer, you're going to distribute the units and supplies I'm about to mention in a reasonable fashion among the usual mission assigned sequence. I don't want anyone outside of those here to notice. Roger. Logistics, you're going to figure out how to procure a set of scouting equipment and non-lethal weapons from the logistic pipeline. For training needs, I'll ask the task force to give you the details later. I was gonna make a bit, but now I cannot. I was gonna make a bit of garlic bread. What happened, man? Sir, may I ask, what operation is this exactly? We're tracing a biosignal, confirming the target's exact coordinates and maintaining observation if possible. Watch out for possible resistance, but control the impact. It's a direct order from the highest ups. The operation leader waves his back folder at the field commander. Whose biosignal? Valics, the commandant of Grey Raven from Babylonia. The target of the deployment is the exact same commandant. You can read up on the details yourself. The operation leader throws the folder into the commander's arms. Parliament Square, Babylonia. Parliament Square? Today is the first day Cerberus is assigned a mission since they have been evacuated from supporting Strikehawk and remained on standby. As their captain, Vera was called to confirm the mission details 2 hours ago. Noctis, having been breakdancing in their lounge room and picking on Hellhound, is also off to upgrade his gears enthusiastically. 21, meet us at the war room in 10 minutes. Meanwhile, number 21 is heading to the war room by herself. Valics, there after you. What are you talking about? What am I missing? Who's after me? The artificial sun on Eden is warm today. Is my mic picking up like strange noises or something? Dust swirls and floats in the sunlight. Number 21 has observed a great many things. Ants walking in dirt, patterns on leaves, fine furs on animals. But this is the first time she notices dust in the light. She holds up her hand and the rays of slightly blinding light shine through the gaps between her fingers, tangling. She cannot catch them, but she can feel their heat. This is the first time she has experienced sunlight, dust, birds, humans. Is this her? A few human figures walk past her from behind. Their gloomy, oppressive presence sticks out like a dark cloud under the sun. Her animalistic sensitivity makes her turn her head. She can smell the human scents clearly and how they are different from the way other humans usually smell. She catches hints of a fragrance from their soap, from their food, scents that reassure and comfort her. But number 21 also notices the pills, the chains, and oil used to polish firearms. They remind her of the research institute where she stayed, as well as that place. They all signify danger, unknown, and darkness. Among the black-clad figures, the human in a long-sleeved windbreaker seems to notice number 21's inquisitive gaze looking up to meet it. Number 21 eyes open wide, showing no intention to avoid the human's stare. The sense of danger does not come from the human, but the black-clad figures around. With one look, number 21 recognizes that the tense figure in black have weapons hidden among their briefcases. The sense of familiarity further grabs a hold of her, digging up the word Kurono from her repressed memories. She remembers her last mission months ago and how the scent of Kurono has been lingering in her mind. Does this human know of the danger, or perhaps the human is their leader? Her almost animalistic instinct, number 21 quickly makes multiple assessments of the situation, only to have them rebutted by more questions. The human looks away after a quiet glance. That one glance has number 21 relax her alerted tense body. Whatever danger there is, that human has shown no fear. She can tell from those eyes that things are still in control. This is Babylonia, not the Research Institute or Kurono. There are no unexpected menses or experiments on her path that would put her on a leash. 21, you done spacing out? Number 21 retracts her gaze, and the sense of security is back. Yes, Capt. She looked so much better in that drawing. She replies in the comms. Her body is alerted by the uncertainty, but she is no longer afraid nor lost the way she was. Broken heart, withered rose, what happened, Kurt Kramer? She's looking at you getting taken by Kurono? She's not getting taken, bro. It's chill, bro. We're in a square, we're in a public place, bro. Nothing bad will happen. Whatever lies ahead, number 21 does not run away. She confronts them. Number 21 is ready, awaiting orders. And another talking no. That one took us 30 minutes. There is only silence. That's a huge jump. Occasionally, chirpings from birds can be heard, disrupting the monotonous quietness, a sharp beak piercing the veil of the night sky. A sudden explosive smash, the wined metal door in front falls to the ground. Specks of metal and broken leaves scatter in the air, and the dusty aftermath, a pair of legs step on the dry, fallen leaves on the floor, barren land crackling under their weight. Is this the place? The target location is 35.61 kilometers ahead of us. Another set of legs enters, startling a moth resting on a traffic sign. The sky is still dark. The waning moon tries its best to illuminate the area with its sliver of light. The path ahead is completely shrouded. With the presence of the unexpected guests, the only living thing in sight flaps its wings and flies above the rusty metal fence, heading for the sky. Next one is gameplay. I wish all of them was. At least we have that reassurance now. Almost all lives have departed the place. Only darkness awaits ahead, where no light can come through. The silhouettes of the two constructs look like phantoms under the dim moonlight. What the hell are you two doing? Breaking the silence, Vera closes the holo projection on her terminal and turns to face her two teammates nearby. It's a door. Why didn't you just open it? Oh! Could it open? I didn't notice. Set up the gear and prepare to work. Roger. The constructs begin to take out the node device used for enhancing remote connection from the crates they have been carrying. Do we have to use this now? We've never seen this thing before. Who knows what the big bros are thinking this time? You guys, big bros. You guys get on with this. I'll scan the terrain first. I confirmed the details on this location earlier. This place was a small town abandoned during the late Golden Age. Seemingly a regular residential area. There isn't much else in the database. Oh, this is why you were asking me if I played Silent Hill. Actually, I never played... I did not play any of Silent Hill games. Silent Hill F is gonna be my first Silent Hill game. Noctis looks funny early on. Isn't he like the funny guy? Noctis is just like a fighting game protagonist in every way. Fighting game protagonist? Yes, that's... Fighting game protagonist. Usually the fighting game protagonists, the protagonists of the main, like, most popular fighting games, fucking bland, stoic, no talkers. Ryu, bro? Ryu from Street Fighter, bro? What did that guy do, bro? He's like, fight me, and then he's like, good fight. Like, no matter if he win or lose. Jin Kazuma, bro? Jin Kazumasa, bro? He's like, I'ma kill my family. But then he's like, no, but I'm a good guy. The guy is bland as fuck, bro. He doesn't know what he wants. He started World War 3, bro. You mean this guy can start World War 3, man? Alright, who else I'm gonna fucking roast, bro? What other fighting games are there? Mortal Kombat, bro? Mortal Kombat, bro? Liu King, bro? That guy is just does Bruce Lee noises, and that's all. Also, he gets cooked by Raiden every time. Who else? What other fighting games are there? Blaze Blue is cool. He would look like a Blaze Blue character. Ragnar the Blood Edge is cool. I don't know much about Soul Bad Guy. Are mainly Guilty Gear. Well, that it wasn't always like this, but Guilty Gear used to be a huge exception. Guilty Gear was a huge niche before Strive. Nobody knew about that game except, like, you know, hardcore fans. So I didn't play Strive. I think Under Night also has a bland character. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Soul Calibur, bro, I don't even know who the main guy in Soul Calibur is. That's how bland they are, bro. The people who shine in fighting games are the side characters or the villains. Alright, and that's my fighting game roast right there. Vera, they're pretty common during the tail end of the Golden Age. The punishing virus concentration here is also normal. So there's still trees on the planet, that's cool. So the planet still makes oxygen, that's cool. What is our objective this time, 21? Cap, we're supposed to investigate the abnormal mind fluctuation detected in the area. So even you didn't know what we're here for? Disc, of course I do. Of course I do. Or what happened, calling us back from the red tide infested sewer all of a sudden. Having us benched in the base for so long, someone has been planning something. A true refugee is talking? Yeah, fuck Tekken 8. You mean passing all our tasks to Hellhound was meant to prepare us for what comes next? Yes, you can put it that way. But this is a scouting mission. I hate scouting. Use that thing in your head you call a brain. We're probably going after that Ascendant here. That Ascendant? Luna, probably? That Ascendant? Which Ascendant? Disc. Luna. Based on what has been revealed from the frontline reports, that female Ascendant leader has been missing since she was heavily wounded, hasn't she? She's probably the Ascendant the top brass wants the most. Why us? Okay, I see. They want us to catch a lone Ascendant. Unfortunately, I don't think you see shit. Vera ignores Noctis' protests and instead keeps her sight ahead of her, on the small town bathed in the soft glow of the moon. The planet works fine, it's just really filled with after-work consequences. Noctis, whatever, I'm sure something, yeah, just all this time all the settings were like broken, like megapolises or cities or desert. It's the first time I'm in the woods. And Arctic also looked like pretty barren, but I thought I think the game said itself, the Arctic, the ARU, like, was a lucky place because it's very cold there, and the punishing virus, you know, has a tougher time evolving there or something, you know, spreading there. Not evolving, but spreading. Whatever, I'm sure something fun is waiting in there, and I'll blow them up on one by one. Capped, the nodes are running. They used bombs and missiles and stuff against the corrupted after all. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying this is a nice... This is a nice... I was not bashing the game, it's a nice change of setting. So are mine. Alright, let's report in first. They'll give us the exact coordinates later. So do we just sit here and wait? Of course not. Noctis, with the area with a 1 kilometer radius. Weed? For what? Because you're loud, on top of being dumb as hell. We're obviously waiting for our commandant to connect with us. What else do you think we've been setting up the nodes for? Ice cream? You know what? He reminds me more of a shonen protagonist, like OG shonen, bro. Like the dumb, always hungry teenage boys. That trash orb of yours isn't doing anything right now. Fight me! Fight me! Body refuses. I know, I like it too. Can't wait to play in it. Don't refuse while hopping onto my head. I won't hold back. Disc. Vera represses her desire to live without her team. An inexplicable uneasiness has been slowly brewing inside her ever since she arrived. Late, huh? Not quite your style, Murray. Ooh. Black, oppressive blackness. And you can't write that, man. What the fuck? Before you is a piece of blast-resistant glass, your image clearly reflected on it. Your reflections, in fact, are all around you. Or like the shonen protag best friend, really? Yeah, I said shonen. You're only didn't. I'm pretty sure I said shonen. Your only link to the outside world is a small window, roughly 10 square centimeters in size, which you can open. And when I mean old school shonen, I mean Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, bro. They are retro animes now, you know. You're aware of that, right? On the other side of the glass are agents in black suits, their hairstyles and faces indistinguishable to you. They look like clones if you do not pay attention. None of them bother to look at you. Excuse me? Out of a corner beyond the glass slides forward another one of those black-clad men on his chair. He spins it around with a kick to face you before giving you a glance. My apologies. Man in black. It's not the time for your questions yet, if you could just wait. After that, he looks down and continues reading his incredibly stacked reports again. Dismissed, you close your eyes once more. Perhaps the exhaustion and stress have begun to numb your senses. If others speak at you now, all they can see is an expression of emptiness and nothing else. Bro, they're still torturing me, bro. Sons of bitches, bro. I would have quit this job. You do not know if those reports are related to you or if they are all about you. Bro, after this treatment, I would take my fucking Punishing Grey Raven teammates and be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to Watanabe, bro. I will be under Watanabe. That guy seems to treat his comrades fairly. They are not retro, and that is where you're wrong. These generations are too new. They're nothing but babies. Bro, when I was young, 90s and 80s animes were retro, like 10 years ago. It's only natural that 2000s animes are retro now. Same with video games. Devil May Cry 3 is a retro game now, bro. Get on with it. At the top of your head, you do not reckon that you have done enough as a commandant to fill a file that thick. Hope the Grey Raven expense reports aren't in there. Like they're well prepared. They are well prepared. As your consciousness drifts in and out, random thoughts keep popping up until your mind flashes back to a few hours ago. Are you Valics, the Grey Raven commandant? I am. Two humans in black suits stand before you, the name tags in front of their chests saying John Doe. Ha! Ha! The twins-looking visitors speak coldly and distantly with sunglasses on their faces even though being indoors. We are from the Special Forces. We need your assistance investigating an emergency. Please come with us. Special Agent John Doe, we are hoping that you can help us on some recent complications. Here's the application and approval letter for the temporary transfer. Everything is done through proper channels. There is no inspection report or arrest warrant. The men before you have only handed you a digital transfer note. And as you skim through the crammed lines, you notice the signature at the end. A Sen's signature. You have been resting in the infirmary for a while after being heavily wounded during the operation clearing the red tide-infested sewer. Lucia and the rest have come and visited. You are sleeping most of the time. I would like to read that instead. By the time you recovered enough to move, you have not seen any of them since. The truth is plain as day. They have not stopped monitoring you, and you are still under control. What the hell is he using that expense for? Pants. They're not, yeah. Good night, time to retire for the day. See y'all next stream. Alright, see you, Kurt Kramer. Resting is productive, man. Never forget. Our time is short. Even I have to spend some effort to talk to you like this in private. Let's cut to the chase. Do you know who has been watching you from the dark? Chrono. That's right, of course you figured it out. But the Parliament isn't happy about that. I mentioned that if Chrono got their hands on you and had things their way, we'd no longer be in control. But if we are forced to let you carry out what they've planned, we'll just have to include that in our plans as well. I'll not allow Chrono to treat a Babylonia commandant this way. We have to find a junction during the clashes with these sharks to get you back on the right track. This will be our first junction, as well as our first step to strike back. What exactly are we going to do? You'll find out soon, of course. Or hell yeah, Cav. Ascend, President, Mister. We're all in the current now. It's no longer up to us if we go with the flow. We're all in this together, bro, like that 9 Inch Nails song. But you have my words, Valics. You'll likely be involved in an operation soon. They say it's to look for the Ascendant Luna's whereabouts, but I accept. That quickly, huh? I thought you'd want some time to think. Time alone in the interrogation room is long enough for me to think it through. Grey Raven Commandant, I still believe in you unwaveringly. Even though my words can hardly account for anything given your situation, but I hope you'll do the same. Believe in us. We'll do our best to guarantee your safety. The team assigned to you this time is the one you can trust the most. Even if it took us some effort to get their commandant to go along, that guy is sharp. I see. Valics, if I may, aren't you afraid? A little bit. You don't act like it. Don't see my face, Hassan. Because in the face of fear, choosing to keep going is what makes me who I am. I see, Valics. I've got 5 minutes left. Maybe I can get you to meet your team one more time. What do you think? Lucia, Liv, and Lee's faces flash by in your head. How they will look and what they will say when they find out you have to carry out a mission they cannot know about with a team other than them. Bro, we're missing on Liv and Lee again, bro. This game is insane. Like, this I don't like. You can picture it vividly, having been their commandant for so long. That's not necessary. What happened to Commandant, bro? Why is he a bitch? Why is he like this, man? What they need to hear from you is news that will stop them from worrying once and for all, not another notification that starts a new cycle of agony. Bro. That's a wrong mindset. Are you sure? I'll save that for when I can go home for real. You will try your damnedest to bring them that good news. Bruh. Right, she's here. The voice pulls you back to the present. As the black-clad man steps away, a human woman steps up from the shadow. She carries with her a charming smile as she watches you. There's no invasiveness in her eyes, just curiosity. And you meet her gaze without fear. Looks kind of blunt, if anything. Poor thing must have been numbed by all the interrogations and monitoring. She sits down elegantly as she looks on. Her posture is relaxed, as if she is sitting by the bar, holding a cocktail glass instead of a folder. She's a jazz band breaking into a jail cell. She carries with her a sense of danger. Even though your instinct tells you she is not trustworthy, you cannot help but want to hear what she has to say. Valics, is it? There's no correct answers to BH? What are you talking about, man? Her fingers tap on the folder with a rhythm as she rests her head on her hand and looks at you. Nice to meet your acquaintance. Please call me Rebecca. I heard about you a long time ago, but this is the first time I see you in the flesh. Do you know why you are here? I'm not sure, actually. Care to explain, pretty lady? Then let me remind you about that agent. I'm sure you've been questioned many times about that. I'm not here to find out how she and you are related. She speaks in refreshing frankness, with no regard for who she is, not beating about the bush like those staff trying to interrogate you in the past. She holds more power, her agenda more clear. That is good. You are sick of the pleasantries repeated time and time again. We both have something we want. It's pointless for us to keep fighting, so why don't we both take a step back and focus on our shared goal? Do we have a shared goal? Undeniably, we have to work together now. As long as you understand my terms for cooperating. Bro, I'm showing balls, bro. I'm like, okay. 3 dots. No, haven't avoided my gaze. Relax with the guts to bite back. Despite all the interrogation, confinement, and being in an unfamiliar enclosed chamber now, surrounded by fully armed Chrono agents. This commandant doesn't care about what Chrono can do. Perhaps there's something else that this human cares about more right now. Alright, you've made your stance clear. I'll skip the pointless act and be honest with you. Me, I don't give a damn about the details or truth about your encounter with the Ascendant. That can stay your little secret. Meanwhile, we hope you can offer a hand based on the established facts. Good to hear. We've detected mind activity that matches Luna at an area on the surface. All you have to do is stay here and connect with our squad on the ground remotely. Oh, remotely! All those dogs could have bited me, man. They could have killed me. Monitoring and commanding their search. What do you say? Alright, I see. Good. I'm glad we've come to an understanding. She does not sound glad at all. The squad is ready for remote connection. They can start any moment now. Which team is it? You'll find out. Oh. Why? I thought she's a frank woman, bro. The woman raises. Everybody loves a tease, right? The woman raises her hand, and then a male voice appears in the comms in your ear. Beginning remote connection adjustment system running, scanning data. You cannot tell your expression from your reflection on the glass. You forgot when the last time you looked into a mirror was. Initializing data, blah blah blah. You wonder how Lee, Liv, and Lucia, how are they doing? Initialization complete, please put on the device. Oi, Valics, what did I do, bro? What did I say? I didn't say nothing inappropriate. You take a deep breath and wear the remote connection device before you on your head. Establishing remote connection, synchronization rate rising. That was very sus phrasing? Well, which one? Everybody loves a tease? What's so sus about that? I'll apologize if I need to. Then your mind falls into the current. Every time you connect remotely, your mind would leave your body, leaving an indescribable blackness. Someone has hit pause on your central nervous system and cerebral cortex. Perception of time slows and dulls. Still, you have a feeling that the blankness this time is longer than it has ever been. Sound, scent, touch, all your senses leave you, save the low, humming pain all over your body. You have no idea how much time has passed when your mind starts running again. Your heart aches as the sound of your heartbeat fills your ears. Unlike the remote connection you had with Camu, this one feels more intense. The device you are using this time is more intricate. After all, compared with the portable one Asimov prepared for you, looking like a heavy case for explosives, Looking like a heavy case for explosives, it speaks to the length Corona has gone to. Eventually, a dim light shines through the darkness before quickly disappearing. Your mind beacon is falling within at incredible speed, looking for an exit. Soon it finds a slightly familiar mind signal, and two more you do not recognize. A black cube hovers in your field of view, and visuals gradually appear inside. Come on, man, get on with it. I'm back and I can talk normally now, just drank a grape Fanta. Oh, it's the same soda I'm drinking, dog. What a coincidence, bro. It's just like me. Nothing tastes better than a grape Fanta. I totally agree, bro. I totally agree. You know what? I totally agree with you, man. An overgrown path lies before you as the hazy vision shakes and sways, and you find two constructs you do not know standing on the other side. The female construct is frowning lightly, a small laser cannon hovering by her side. Behind her also stands a strange orb-shaped robot with arms waving. First time he sees 21. Next to her stands a tall, red-haired construct, one of his hands scratching the back of his head, seemingly confused by the unknown connection. Unfamiliar. It's not our commandant? It's not him. The construct syncing with you is none other than Vera. The team has since said you could trust the most. Is Cerberus? They're dogs. Why weren't we informed of something as important as switching our commandant? That he has a point. As dumb as he is, he has a very good point right now. Like, what's the point of this teasing, man? Just fucking write everything in the briefing, man. What the fuck? Called Apple Fanta is divine. I'm like more. I like the grape one. Perhaps they've transferred. The grape one is almost wine, bro. It just needs a little bit more to be wine. Perhaps they've transferred Murray to the Hellhounds. They're much better than you two after all. Murray is a commandant of the Cerberus? No way. Holy shit. Was it mentioned before? Vera has quickly regained her composure as well as her sarcasm. What? No, I won't allow that. You're screwing with me, aren't you? That's an improvement. At least you understand irony now. Alright, let's stop complaining. We have the Grey Raven Commandant with us. The Apple Fanta is not available in your convenience store? God damn, you have to write, like, you have to complain about that. Write a tweet longer. I don't like it. He doesn't like it. A mission is a mission, 21. And if someone here doesn't like it, it sure as hell is me. But we had it, Vera. Fellow Grape Fanta enjoyer, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fine, understood. Also, why the pin? Because never a truer word has been spoken, brother. Hi, I'm the Grey Raven Commandant. I'll be working with you on this mission. Hi, Grey Raven Commandant. Alright, I'm still the first in command, so my words are your orders. After me is the Grey Raven Commandant. Have you met? That's not... I'm not a military guy, but I'm pretty sure that's not how military ranks work. We've been in two operations that the Grey Raven Commandant was involved, but neither 21 nor I were on the field, so this is the first time we connect with this Commandant. Number 21 does not speak. The little robot, on the other hand, starts rotating around her. The big dumb one is Noctis. He climbs. The small one is 21. She blows up the tree Noctis is climbing. Now we're all introduced. Alright, that was clever. Yeah, I want more of these and less of unnecessary description. Next. Now we're all introduced. Let's confirm our assignment again. I hope you aren't coming empty-handed, Commandant. Right, let me restate the mission brief. Yeah, I'm just like wanna be done with it. I also like it, but I haven't seen one in years here. Truer word, exactly. The higher-ups have detected mine activity that matches Luna in this area. Your mission is to investigate the signal. Bro, this is the third time they're saying this. Repeat mission. I knew it's got something to do with that ascendant when you're involved. I knew it's got something to do with that ascendant when you're involved. You're actually an ascendant radar, aren't you? An ascendant magnet, as they say. Describe the team perfectly. Yeah. She's smart. Vera is smart. She's a doctor. You can't be a doctor if you're dumb, you know. So she's smart. Servers do be we like that. Yeah, they're cool. I just yeah, I'll mention it again, but I want some main character developments, bro. Liv and Lee did nothing for 15 chapters, man. More than 15, including all the extra ones. Just humor the commandant's orders when I'm not talking. I'm kidding, can't have you two going off the rails. Of course, I'm very friendly. Number 21 still has not spoken. She takes a look at you before walking ahead. Dr. Crash Out Vera, come on, bro. She used to heal people, man. 821, wait! Noctis chases behind her and finds a traffic sign covered in dust lying horizontally before them, blocking their way. How is this gonna be like a Silent Hill inspired chapter if fucking Cerberus is at the wheel, bro? They will not get spooked. Unless it's the Silent Hill type of horror, I guess. Welcome home. There's the sign. Small line handwritten next to it reads PS. Call Sheriff Byron if needed. The number is scratched off. A giant arrow is painted on the right, pointing to at a mailbox next to the sign. Noctis steps forward and opens the mailbox. He coughs from the raised dust before picking up a sheet of paper from within, raising it high after taking a glance. Chapter 15 all about Vera, so look forward to that. Well. Be honest with me, does Liv and Lee get any character development, like, until the current story? Like the actual game's current story, like chapter 33? I found something, a map of the town. What's my reward? This Silent Hill. I don't need it. Having expressed his displeasure to number 21 for ignoring him, Noctis folds the map in half, thumbing, putting it inside his pocket. How are you feeling, Commandant? Vera, staying at the back of the team, addresses you with a question in a conversation only the two of you can hear. Chapter 21? Oh god, oh this. I guess this game is more of a gameplay gacha than a story one. You'll get the spotlight there. Chapter 21, bro. Chapter 21. He's one of the main trios, right? One of the main trios, man. That's crazy. Gotten invited to help, haven't you? I've more or less figured it out, but sensing your helpless frustration, this does put a smile on my face. Don't worry, Valics. I'll take good care of you. See, she's trustworthy, guys. Trust. She's a what's it in the English? What's the staff in hospitals that like puts injections in your ass and shit, bro? Nurse. She's a nurse, bro. Punishing story note, Grey Raven. That's so true. Bro, I don't wanna like change the pinned comment, dog. Come on, man. Stop. Bro, I'm forgetting how to talk. Stop writing such good comments, bro. Nurse. Holy shit. Bro, why am I brain farting? I think I need rest too, bro. Shit. This does put a smile on my face. Don't worry, Valiant. I'll take good care of you. So will I. You're so cute when you struggle. After all, you're going to be my only source of fun for a little while. Let's go, Valics, our temporary commandant. Bro, I forgot nurse, bro. And what's the word the zoomers say when somebody is like typing cool shit or saying cool shit? I forgot. Speeding? No, they use something new instead of speeding. Crows begin to call out in the forest at dawn. The last bit of moonlight has disappeared, replaced by the rising sun. The sun is up. Yo, look, it's dolls. I play as Dante. It's only Vera, bro. Can I? Cannot edit test? Why not? Let me play my Vera. Look, she's medic, bro. She's a healer. Okay, give me a sec. Maybe cooking was the right word. Like, stop cooking, dog, bro. The dawn is grey and dark. Heavy clouds linger in the sky, an unbearable depression interweaving with the fog, affecting everyone stepping in these woods. Progress report 21. All story now uses chosen character from here. Yeah, but you know the superior OG grandma of all gacha games, Honkai motherfucking Impact 3rd, when it gives you trial characters, it also allows you, if you pulled it, if you have it, also allows you to change the trial character with the one you upgraded. So I was expecting they would copy that as well, you know. Well, not exactly here. What do you mean nothing? They let me play as... They forced me to play as Vera. But chapter 15 after that will allow you to Dante. Oh, okay. Was chapter 15 like that? I don't remember that. So they will give me the trial character as well as they will give me a choice to switch to anyone I like. That's do I understand that correctly? Based on the target coordinates, we're 30 minutes from our destination at our current speed. Gosh, why am I feeling cold? When will this fog dissipate? Cold. Moist vapor scatters in the air, forming water droplets on the artificial skin of the constructs. Their footsteps draw a line amidst the fog, and they shiver. Draw a line amidst the fog. That's not how fog works. You can't draw lines in a fog, no matter how thick it is. And they shiver as the vapor draws on their exposed skin like a cold finger. It's just your regular... No, this is not regular fog. I will complain about this. Visibility is low, sure, but the punishing virus concentration is still normal, so calm down and keep moving. Arg. Number 21, who has been staying at the back of the team, suddenly screams like an animal. Her cry is immediately followed by a beam from her hovering laser cannon. It is actually... I've been in thick fogs, bro. You can't fucking draw lines there. It's not smoke. If it's artificial fog, then yes, because, you know, it's artificial. It's like fucking chemicals. And the real fog, bro, that real fog doesn't give a shit about you. Like, when you... Have you ever drive in mountains? Like, in clouds? I drew... On the way to Linkin Park concert, we drove in mountains, and we were in a cloud. Like, when you exit a cloud, there's not a trail of the water, of the cloud, like, behind your car when you exit it. The cloud doesn't give a fuck. The cloud stays there, and does not interact with you. At all. You've been to London? Bro, I'm pretty sure in London it's a fucking smoke, it's not a real fog either. I'm pretty sure that that thing in Londoners, that thing Londoners call fog, is a fucking smoke. That's why you can draw lines and shit in it. What? No one, bro, if these Kuro games are Chinese, right? In China, I'm pretty sure fogs are just like in London, man. What the hell? See, in Moldova, bro, in Romania, our fog is naturally clear, bro. No chemicals, no, like, bad substances, bro. None of that dirt. I wasn't talking about this? Come on, man. What do you mean you were answering? You were answering dog. He said what? Oh, it is oh, it's man, now I was talking to myself. Londoners are playing on hard difficulties. Hello Renegade. That's true, bro. That's true. Man, I took that fog shit too seriously, didn't I? As the fire and smoke dissipate, the rest of you find out what number 21 was shooting. It is a tall tree, withered and dry, and with the laser strike, it's now a big burnt hole in the center, its edges sizzling. I was talking to a wall named Drojak, bro. He was ignoring me, man. What's wrong? I sensed eyes. Don't scare me, I can't do surprises. Zip it, Noctis. Did you see someone? Number 21 thinks for a moment before shaking her head. Car. Nice, that's a nice bike. Love grape Fanta, love it. True, Londoners does not know proper dental hygiene. Ooh, I stirred up something, didn't I? Number 21 thinks for a moment before shaking her head. I sensed eyes. Do you mean someone's gaze? Gaze? Means someone's watching you. Yes, someone's watching you. Quickly inspecting the back of the tree, Vera shakes her head, not discovering anything out of the ordinary. No alarms, and I'm not seeing any tracks. Everyone stay alert but level-headed. Let's keep moving. Insert stabbing in London joke here. Damn, I'm not prepared, but I do have one. I do have one. Hold up. Let me try. Let me try. I hope I'll find it fast. Hold your horses, everybody. Oh my god, no way. No way. Let me try tenor. No way. Wow. Like this? Oh shit. What's the name? Oh, I see. I am so not prepared, man. Bro, nice bike. Is he doing that on purpose, man? Doing circles. Anyway, I give up, bro. I don't have it. Horse keys on hold. Nah, let it run, bro. Tired of holding my horses. Their teeth are... that's harsh, bro. I was looking for a gif of Ghostface and his doppelganger stabbing Sindel. I couldn't find it. Is there a street race going on over there? Probably multiple bikes, bro. It's still like the bike seasons. My cat is investigating and he's like, man, fuck those bikers. You're mistaken, I say. You're too nervous, 21. Just a little fog and you're startled. I can't contain Super Freaky any longer. Tired of holding your horses, guys? Let them go. Number 21 does not argue. Still standing before the tree, she holds her hand up and gently touches the dark burnt parts. Withdrawing her hand, she finds her sleeve covered in blood-like marks. She puts her sleeve to her nose and sniffs, noticing the smell of rust. Not blood, but the scent of a rusty metal in a humid environment. Looking down, she finds a rotting doll lying in the bushes next to the tree. Shaped like a stuffed animal, it is too dirty to tell its original color, save for the bright red of its cracked lips. The two stiff, sad eyeballs, poorly sewn, are staring straight at number 21 like melted glassware. Hey, come on. Noctis calls to her from afar. Shaking her head, number 21 forgets about that gaze hiding in the fog. Very spooky. After a while of moving forward, the team is finally through the mist, as the view of the empty town reveals itself before you. Solemn and gloomy, the European-style buildings, as well as the sparse scenery, the deserted walls and the dying trees covered in white all display sickly tiredness. This fog is finally leaving. Here we go. YouTube? Why YouTube, man?
Resist!
Oh no. This guy. Oh, that's my AMV, bro. Keep this AMV, bro. Cool AMV. Where's 21? This is when you realize number 21 is not by your side. You all turn around and find her crouching at the cross section you just passed, staring at a shop window by the road. Oh. Inside are a few dolls, their ball joints long shattered from time passing, their broken limbs nowhere to be found. You can still vaguely identify their finely sculpted faces, silent evidence of their past glory. Now, did her eyes just... Their dark, empty eye sockets draw your attention like a black hole. They do move. Number 21 expression reminds you of a time when two young girls also stopped for a doll mid-mission. Was she there? Do you want it? Number 21 expression reminds you... Oh, it reminds me. Okay, do you want it? She looks at you, expressionless. Before reaching out her hand, her arm goes through the glass window, shattering it, and she retrieves the doll. Nothing. Number 21 takes off the doll's head with a snap, and the broken wires spark at its neck. With that, the doll's eyelids close, unable to stay up. Casually, she holds up the doll's head towards you, and you find the sight fairly terrifying. Moved. Great, now what? I didn't sense wrong. I saw it in the shop window at the last cross section. Could it be that there's one in every shop window? I didn't sense wrong. It was following me. Stop arguing. Vera takes the head from number 21's hand and taps her receptor, and her eyes project a ray of light, scanning the head before displaying a bright green, clear disc. Grasping the doll's artificial hair with two fingers, Vera flings the head to the side. I trust your instinct, 21, but now's not the time to disrupt the operation by these unproved trivial hunches. Oh, okay, I understand. Number 21 says so as she looks down at her hands before shaking her head again. I don't understand. What don't you understand now? My hand is itchy. Itchy? Tasty? She raises her hands high and her big puffy sleeves slide down and cover her head, making her look slightly foolish. Still, she points her hand toward Vera, and Noctis also walks up and looks. But there is nothing on them except some dust she has picked up accidentally. Whoa, you should wash your hands, 21. They're dirty. Vera frowns, seemingly deep in thoughts, but she soon waves her hand. Focus on the mission, 21. Don't get sidetracked again. Well, she's clearly not okay. She is alarmed. She was alarmed too many times already. After that brief interlude, you all travel for another short while, and you start noticing remains of strangely built mechanoids on the sides of the road, long immobilized. This. Number 21 crouches before a damaged mechanoid. Its body is destroyed, leaving behind half a fractured orb. Inside the crack are wires and blades. A few broken mechanical tentacles extend from within. What the hell is that? Noctis, walking to number 21's side, bends down and touches the remaining half of a tentacle. The mechanoid seems to detect Noctis touching it, shaking violently as the half tentacle stands from its core with a long needle at its end, glistening chillingly under the sun. Watch out! Reacting quickly, Noctis catches the needle with two of his fingers and snaps it. Oh, that's cool. What the hell is that? Let me see. Vera takes the needle from him, sniffing it, even tasting it with her tongue. Drugs, for humans, probably expired for centuries. Can't mistake the smell. Fuck! I muted it, man! God, I apologize, bro. You didn't hear that. What the fuck? There's a sun? That's a good point. Is this how Cerberus operate? What do you want? Pack it up in a nice package and ship it to Asima for analysis? Or are there other insights you want to share, Commandant? Can I take a look at the whole thing? Vera picks up the damaged mechanoid and spins it around. Rusty as it is, you can still vaguely recognize the few pointed objects inside its mutilated frame. The widest crack on its body is lined with rugged edges, seemingly broken apart by a blunt object intentionally. Just cloudy, it's foggy. Its base is completely busted. You surmise that it would have been connected with legs that support the orb's body based on the configuration of coupling. This kind of analysis is usually done by Lee, you think, but after so many missions together, you have picked up a thing or two about the construction of machines. Kind of looks like 21's orb, no? Cobot? Its body. Right. I'm like, yeah, right. They don't look alike except for both being round. Point out the missing parts at the base and its back. Now that you point it out, I do see the resemblance. Those pointed objects are mostly pincers and scalpels, as well as hemostats and parts of the injection device Vera discovered. This mechanoid was a medic bot responsible for emergency human surgery. It's a mechanoid used for medical purposes. I recall something like that during the late Golden Age. Portable medic bots that were quite popular back then, but more or less obsolete now. You won't find them on Babylonia anymore. 21. What's wrong? Your unusual quietness has caught your attention. Still, she only frowns and shakes her head, not answering you. We know that now. Great, then what? This mechanoid seems to be destroyed deliberately. As you observe the members of Cerberus, you find number 21 to be especially sensitive to anomalies. She has been acting strange since entering the town. You cannot tell if it is her affecting your subconscious, or if it is your experience in battles warning you. You know that this town is more than meets the eyes. Those people would not have sent you if this is just a normal small town. Noctis, check the map. Sure, hold on. Where are we now? Here? 21 cross-reference the coordinates of the objective with that map. Copy. Number 21 opens the holo map on her terminal, displaying the location of Cerberus, not far away from the blinking red light that denotes their destination. Vera's finger glides right along their route on the brittle paper map until she stops on a single word. Hospital. Capped. Nothing to report. Her legs hanging on a branch of the tree, number 21's head pops out from the leaves, upside down with a few leaves sticking on her face. Climbing up there is entirely unnecessary. What have you been teaching her, Noctis? Hey, don't pigeonhole me. Say that again when you climb back down. The beefy redhead crouches on another branch, sniffing excitedly, his eyes glittering like a deadly predator noticing its prey. We're here. Your vision travels through the small area before you to a wide building hidden in the fog not too far away. Noctis jumps down deftly from the tree and number 21 follows suit. landing by his side on all four limbs. Ooh. First, ahead. Suddenly, their voices become muddled and fuzzy before your sight goes back black as your vision twists and blurs. Uh-oh. I love these dogs so much. 21 seems like a cat. Your hearing is completely taken over by a constant ringing and all your other senses are gone. Uh-oh. The building in sight rises, hovering over the ground, transforming and reconstructing. The plants around are blooming anew as if fresh seeds suddenly blossom, bursting out of the soil into a massive tree. A bewildering familiarity with this place enthralls you. Question mark. Within the canopy, a burst of strange and distant laughter zips from branch to branch, giggling non-stop like a signal transmitting in a nervous system. Wait for me. Amidst the ringing, the unfamiliar phrase elapses before disappearing. But the apparition lasts but a moment. Soon your vision and hearing return to normal as the hospital building becomes its old crumbly self again. What was that? Oh, what's wrong with you? You see that? Did I see what? Normally speaking, connected constructs and commandants would have their senses affecting each other, but Vera does not seem to be affected by whatever you just saw. I'm pretty sure the commandant is just too fucking tired. Although you have been getting memories replayed from your corrupted mind beacon after your last battle with Luna, this kind of twisted vision is unprecedented. And that sense of familiarity. What is going on? Besides, what you just experienced kind of felt like a memory replay, but not entirely. For a moment, you are flooded by the feeling of nostalgia. You had been here before, having seen this place at its prime. Has the corruption worsened, or was the illusion a result of your mental stress? What is it, Valics? This place feels familiar. Familiar, like deja vu? Deja vu, already seen. Really, game? Is a condition. I'm not sure. Where I think the town is cursed. First, it was 21 being all paranoid, and now the commandant is acting weird. I feel so freaking excited! Come on, town, show me creepy stuff as well! Eagerly, he paces around you, his eyes beaming with a spark like a hound. Something doesn't line up indeed. Even though the punishing virus concentration is within the norm here, it doesn't make sense that we haven't run into any corrupted at all. Things are going too smooth. Vera, hush! There's a voice! He sniffs. Capt, corrupted approaching. I'm not detecting corrupted signals. It's our gifts. Gifts we've carried since we were humans. Animal instincts. Noctis lies on the floor dramatically and puts his ear to the ground. Dormant animals are like machines, incapable of detecting slumbering storms, but instincts can foresee when machines are blind. Sounds very Cerberus. This is why we're so effective. If you want to keep up, Grey Raven Commandant, you'll have to work harder, cause we aren't slowing down for anyone left behind. They're here! Number 21 extends her arms while her legs move back, acting like a wild wolf ready to prance. Alright, so she's a dog. At the same time, the screen on the terminal is abruptly awakened as a swarm of tiny dots lights up, like a horde of locusts migrating. The corrupted, unseen since you arrived in this small town, are finally here. Hey now. Please. Can I play? Game? It's been 1.5 hours, man. The corrupted signal source is coming from this direction. It's gone. Follow it. Hey bro, I forgot how to play better. Yo, new area! Look at this, this is a English phone booth. Telephone booth. Oh yeah, I don't have, there's no jump button in, I forgot. Road blocked. Blast away! No, Noctis, not too much troubles. Find another road. Faint ringtone can be heard nearby. Ooh, listen, someone is there. I'll go check. Players knocked this though. Died. Go back. It's impossible. Come on, man. Only for you. Oh! Oh, the car moved on its own. The car is moving, but no one's in it. Someone's up to something. Ooh. Hold basic attack when the red bar is full. Captain, we are near the mission location. Here? Yeah, well, I guess there's no point in exploring in this. Game will tell you when you want. That car is not... That car in the air... And the camera is to feel like it's not. This car is levitating. This car is levitating, man. Isn't it? Okay, all right. Wasn't there another like lot of body bags? The hospital gate is locked. It has been abandoned for a long time. Who's there? I forgot. Pop, pop, pop! This is a cool construct. Bro, there's no jump button, bro.
Not good enough.
I guess this. Cool. I hurt myself today. To see if I still feel. Alright. Bam! There's no sound? Where did this damn ghost car came from? There you go. Something. You can crawl?
That you could stand up.
Nice voice. All clear. Are we going to the hospital? Why are we going here? Who's there? Roland? The orb shaped corrupted are scattered on the floor, twitching occasionally, the needles within ejecting haphazardly. An ascendant would not have made such a scene. If anything, this looks like a crudely made trap, like a warning asking you to leave. State your theory. You might be right, but maybe they aren't asking us to leave. Maybe they're showing us where to go. Says Noctis as he moves aside and shows you the wall before him. Look, the stained crypt wall is adorned with a line written in blood red paint. But yeah, this way. Very old-fashioned of them. He laughs, just like a Golden Age horror film. Video game. Horror video game. Please be a gameplay node. Not a gameplay node. I'm asking for too much, I think. Cairo. Good, fantastic discovery. But it's got nothing to do with our mission, so let's stick to the target coordinates. But surely a sign that obvious is trying to catch our attention. You just wanna make a fuss, don't you? There are 4 of us here. I don't see why we can just split the party and let me go after whoever left that graffiti. The graffiti. Let's focus on the mission for now. Noctis reaches out and touches the words, and paint stains his fingers red. This is still fresh. Maybe it's from the Ascendant we've been looking for. That's not her style. You know Ascendants pretty well, don't you? Vera says impassively, and you are not sure if she is simply stating a fact or teasing you. Fine, that means we've got a third party involved. What do you think we should do next? We can't call off the mission, but we shouldn't let go of such a glaring trail either. So, send one person to investigate the coordinates with me. The other 2 will look for our mystery guest. Well, we can't leave Noctis and 21 by themselves, neither of them is good at tracking, per se. It's obvious then, let's split up. We'll each take one of them and track our targets while staying in contact. Say we meet again in an hour? Agreed. Alright, who's with me? Me! That won't do, someone has to babysit the commandant. Don't keep me from hunting ghosts, 21 is great. Grey Raven commandant, you should totally team up with her. What do you say, commandant? I'll take Noctis. I refuse. Well, that's enough teasing for you now. I don't think either of them will follow your orders, but it's not like we have options right now. So 21, you'll stay here with the commandant and investigate the coordinates. Fucking. Vera's smile makes you think that something is afoot here. Understood. Right, let's get going. I'll snoop around that area first, yeah? Noctis bounces off as if he has springs under his feet and he dashes away. Let's take the opportunity to switch the remote connection target. Number 21 has not voiced her objection, but the cobot beside her starts twirling, agitated, the reluctance plain as day. Number 21, I'm going to connect with you now. Capt, already said it. Might be a little turbulent. Let me know when you're ready. He falls silent again. Don't question. Capt arranged it. I accepted it. I don't question. Alright. Number 21 is acting very uneasily, seemingly uncomfortable with the fact that someone is asking about her feelings, but this will have to do now. Request to switch connection target. Hold on. Rebecca's voice appears in your comms. Is that necessary, Grey Raven Commandant? It is. We've encountered a third party in the town. A third party? Fine, but I must stress that connecting with number 21 might trigger unexpected risks. It's riskier to let our mystery person go. We haven't found any trace of this third party, and we're going to investigate at the same time. Meanwhile, we'll do as you say. I'll try to stay out of your ways unless absolutely necessary. Good girl. But I'd like to remind you of your objective here. I'll disconnect you with number 21 if any accidents occur. I understand. Occurs and end. Good luck, Commandant. Remote connection target switching approved. Loading mind model. Synchronization rate initializing. They expected the connection with number 21 is far from smooth sailing. You have to make some effort to calm her mind from rejecting your consciousness. Mind connection. Right. When you open your eyes again, you are looking from number 21's perspective and find Vera smiling and waving at you. Okay then, I'll leave you to 21. She's a good kid, take care of her. Is another bike? Yeah, she's not interfering, bro. I respect that. Like, sit down, woman. Surprise! Now look what I found. A speeding police car stops before you. Police car stops before. A Noctis pokes his head out from the rolled-down window, wearing a pair of sunglasses he has found, whistling loudly. There's a precinct nearby with a bunch of these babies parked outside. Truly ultra alter here. Oh, saying saying everybody likes a little tease and good girl makes me an ultra now? What the hell? I'm thinking you're exaggerating on purpose. Vera, nope. Come on, I checked. It might look scrappy, but the frame is still intact and the engine still works. Unless I get to drive, I'll never sit inside a vehicle with you behind the wheel. Do you understand me? Fine, I'm not as petty as you. I trust your driving skill. It can't be as terrible as 21's, can it? Question mark. Vera opens the door and hops on the driver's seat before slamming the door shut. With an arm resting on the roller down window, she waves at you. Commandant, enjoy the thrill as a Cerberus. The police car speeds away, leaving number 21 and her cobot behind. Oh, that was short. And this is also not game. After a short walk toward your destination, number 21 walks past the precinct Noctis mentioned. But unlike how he described it, the vehicles are hardly parked outside, they are stuck together haphazardly, like a child leaving toys behind. You wonder how Noctis managed to pull a functional car from this pile. Cars. Intrigued, number 21 inspects the cars closely. She observes the closest one to her. The paint on the vehicle scratched, her image reflected in the car window. And a bang. As she watches closely, a frail and skinny palm slams on the other side of the window, accompanied by a child's laughter. Screams. Startled, number 21 jumps back. The next second, the handprint on the dusty window vanishes without a trace, leaving no mark behind. Ooh. Before you can stop her, number 21 fires her laser cannon toward the window, tearing a wide hole in the car, revealing the empty seats inside with the shattered glass. There is nothing there apart from a crumpled up paper cup, half a slice of rotten bread, and a piece of yellowed newspaper. There was someone here. I saw it as well. But it's gone now. Before you can calm down, a figure dashes away in your peripheral vision, vanishing at the entrance of the precinct. That way. Quickly reacting, number 21 chases after the figure. The precinct is filled with things, unorganized and packed, and you can smell the moldy cardboard boxes in the air. Everything is reminding you that people used to work here. Number 21 knocks over a stack of folders when she enters, and they fall all over the floor. The monitor terminal on the desk seems to be awakened by the commotion as it turns on and shows a video of a football game. Power is still running in the town at minimum capacity. TV is working? The top right corner of the display writes "Wreck" as if the owner of the terminal left the seat in the station for some reason, leaving behind the game recorded the night before and played during the work. Yo, deck tours, have a great time. Bye. Hello and goodbye, Dector. Number 21 frowns and stares at the terminal. As the camera pans to the close-ups of the players' faces, she raises her hand. Wait. Right after the terminal is blasted into pieces by her laser cannon, leaving behind a wisp of black smoke among the shattered parts. There were people inside. Oh my god, 21. They were recordings, they weren't real. Why record them? Alright, I like this character. People sometimes record things so that they could share it with the people who couldn't be there. Yeah, but why? Because I'll explain later, okay? Fine. I wonder, does she get some voice acting in this game? Or I would like to know how she's voice acted. She looks around in the dim enclosed space. You can feel an unknown sense of familiarity capturing her through your connection. There should be a photo on this desk, you think. Photo? Whose photo? Why would you think that? Were you here at some point? At the same time, an intense sentiment is prickling you, reminding you of how intimate and trusting you are of the safety this place has provided. The nostalgia is so intense that you can feel your heart aching. Officer Byron, you're here. Who's that? Number 21's body tenses up, her head turning left and right, and she changes into an attack stance. Laughter. The loud noises surround the whole precinct, untraceable. Meanwhile, the blurry figure appears again by the window. You will play as her in a bit, so you will know her voice. Not during gameplay, I mean, I like voice-acted chapters. By the way, love you, Valics. Hate you. Bless you. Bye. Hey, bye. Hehehe, thanks, mister. You hear a child's laughter on the other side. Number 21 puts her hand on the window, and the feverish image clears up. A young girl in twin tails, no more than 5 years old, has her back facing you outside looking up. Looking up from the bottom, as they say. Eerie girl, that isn't in the car. When is that leaving work? The birthday party is today. Her voice seems to be filtered through water, the words barely coming through, sounding muffled and unreal. I'll go find Mom then. How is the game gonna explain all this? Breaking the glass window, number 21 does not hesitate to jump outside. Wait! But the figure has disappeared again as she lands. Failing to locate her target, number 21 looks around, stupefied. What was that? A new enemy? I don't know. The only thing you are certain of right now is that, for some reason, Vera could not see what you saw, despite being connected as well, but number 21 can. Maybe she's just cuckoo, bro. You cannot say if this is why Corona wants you here. Have they done something to you? Is this the doing of the third party? Or have you been hallucinating? Somehow transmitting your hallucination to number 21? Maybe it's the other way around. Let's get out of here. Regardless, you have no way to tackle it right now. You can only move forward. Those things come and go without a trace. Don't get flustered. Oh, okay. She murmurs, walking in... Can you hear that? They stopped. She murmurs, walking in the direction of the hospital, but the silence does not last long before she shoots you a question. Yeah, my mic is definitely picking up those upstairs neighbors. It can be pretty noisy sometimes. Let's see. I can fix it. I can fix it. Hope it's gonna work now. Let me know if you will hear them again. Dick Torsi is doing it in the spirit of a horror chapter, I see. Hear what? Bangs. I saw the mic picking them. It could add to the atmosphere though. What is a birthday party? A birthday party? You immediately recognize that she is asking about what the eerie girl mentioned. It's a celebration of a person's birthday? Celebration? Birthday? Birthday, you know, the date someone is born? People celebrate its anniversary every year. Oh, I don't have a birth date. I'll take that. You feel weird about teaching general knowledge in the middle of a mission, but you cannot seem to ignore her genuine confusion. I thought Vera would have done a better job of this. What the fuck were you doing, Vera? I entrusted you. Perhaps I can help you look for it when we're back. Okay, I understand. She suddenly stops. Maybe that's the eerie girl picked your mic? Yeah, exactly, you know what I mean? What's wrong? A strange feeling in my head. I don't feel very well. She screams. The last thing you hear is number 21 anguished scream. A sharp pain cuts through your head, and your vision becomes blurry again as your mind beacon drops until your connection with her is lost within the fall. Pacey footsteps surround you. What happened? The device. Adjustment ready. Connection, synchronization rate dropping, disconnected. That is as far as you can stay conscious. A piercing white noise deafens you, and your world turns black. After 30 seconds, or maybe 10 minutes, you cannot tell with no perception of the outside world. You are barely awake in the dark between the moments when your senses are gone. You can almost hear some indistinct sound from outside. As your vision gradually returns, your dissonant perception of time fades. You are still inside the small room, except you are now lying on the chair. You look up and find a masked medic holding your head. Just a mild nosebleed. A cold, wet gauze lightly glazes your cheeks. It's taken care of. You can sit back up once you're done resting. The medic puts away the gauze. What's a gauze? And releases your head, moving away from your vision. You are immediately confronted by the blinding surgery light, and your eyes hurt. A few masked and armed constructs in bulletproof vests are here as well, making the small room even more claustrophobic. In your hazy vision, you can see they have their weapons pointed at your face. After making sure that you are not going to go berserk and attack them, the constructs calmly step back and leave the room. What? I don't remember, like, why are they expecting me to go berserk and, like, be powerful as fuck? You slowly sit up on your chair, your back feeling like it has been run over by Aslam, as your bone aches and cracks. Your ribs are still hurting from the injury you received in the sewer. The chains on your ankles clang along your... Oh my god, they chained my ankles. You peek around you to find the same depressing room with your reflection on the same piece of glass. The small window to the outside is now closed, and Rebecca is gone, leaving only a room full of construct soldiers. Something feels off about the place, but your confused mind cannot tell what it is at the moment. Suddenly, Rebecca's hologram appears on the opposite side of the desk. We lost 21's signal. They said they want my mind. Maybe that town isn't even real, man. What happened? Rebecca's hologram raises a finger and reveals a map of the town. She keeps zooming in before stopping at a point. You hear Vera's voice from that spot. Isn't that tree the one we passed? It's the same place. We've been walking in circle. This is the 5th time. 5th fucking time. I swear I'm driving in the opposite direction. The route map says that we've been circling outside it. Has 21 comms reconnected? Not yet. Don't worry. What can happen to that little monster? Stop driving, let's get out. We can't mark our position clearly on the car. Alright. This is surveillance. No, this is a warning. Your every move is being monitored. Despite knowing this from the beginning, you cannot help but look up and meet the silent gaze behind the narrow window. Evil organization do evil things, bro. Fuck them. You better bring 21 back, Valics. You think you heard Vera murdering for a second there. And then the projection shifts back to a scan of your body. Next to the graphs that you do not comprehend is your heartbeat. The projected line jumps up and down inside this tiny room, and you feel that even ideas in your head are being dissected and watched. Don't be nervous. For some reason, we lost all signals on 21, and the Cerberus captain couldn't connect to her comms either. She just vanished like a snuffed candle. Since you were connected, you were also first to disconnect, bypassing the system and stressing your mind. Others would have been out for hours, but your condition means we've only lost 13 minutes and 26 seconds. We're progressing nicely. Progressing? Progressing nicely? You seem to have found some interesting leads, didn't you? I noticed that you had stayed for quite some time at an unrelated location. She's trying to fish information out of you. I would have reported in if I found interesting leads. Fine, given the situation the plans changed. Vera seems to be in trouble, so you'll be connecting with her. After you deal with that, you'll return to where the leads were and continue your investigation. What about 21? Our guys are investigating why she was disconnected. Just prioritize your mission. Corona's intention is clear. They just want you to work like a mule as fast as you possibly can. Is there a plan B? Excuse me? Rebecca is slightly stunned by your question, but she quickly grins again with the same sweet, gentle smile. The only term for you leaving this place is obeying our order. Do you not understand that? I have a better offer. Vera is skilled. She could not have simply gotten lost, but the fact remains that even she did not have time to search for 21 in Corona's recording. More importantly, you need number 21. You are not sure why yet, but she is the only one who can feel, hear, and see those eerie illusions. Quote, let me connect with 21. The Parliament condition is to keep the Commandant safe, and members of Task Force are not included. Given how relentless Corona is, it is highly possible that they would abandon their search on number 21. As long as her mind is working, my mind beacon will find her. I can do what your machines can't. It'll just burden you and waste our time. Isn't this the first time you have connected to this construct? Let me tell you a secret. The Cerberus Commandant has never connected with 21 before. Do you know why? I don't care. You know what I care about? I care if you can finish your mission. And you should care if you can leave this place alive. Getting what we both want requires the same thing. We're on the same side, not opposite. Not now. You don't know this construct as well as we do. Our data shows that her mind has never been stable. Connecting with her was risky in the first place. I'm not saying anything to you. But if we are forced to let you carry out what they've planned... Rebecca is pressuring you, but if this is part of what they have planned... What is it? What was Hassan talking about? Well, I know this will have like no consequences. I'll stay silent. No objections then. Operator ready to connect to Commandant with the Cerberus Captain. Officer, any updates on the tracks of the third party near the target coordinates? Report at once if you find something. You're not looking for 21? Isn't she a member of your elite Babylonia task force? Our priority should be removing obstacles that can affect the mission. As expected. Commandant, you don't look very well. Did you find something? I won't say this. I saw something strange in that neighborhood. Why didn't you report it? The smile fades from Rebecca's projection as she shifts her posture and leans forward. I wasn't sure why I could see them. Your mouth goes dry, and the absurdity of reporting a haunting to your superiors, reporting a haunting to your superiors. But 21 could see them too. I don't know why. Maybe she's special. Rebecca pauses for a second before smiling again. The image of the woman who has been threatening you has completely vanished. Very well, I see. Operator, follow what the Commandant said and act accordingly. But the device was overloaded in the accident. Considering the maximum threshold of the Commandant's mind beacon, it's best to only connect to one construct. You heard him, Commandant. I understand. Okay then, prepare to connect. Please put on the remote connection device. Your mind beacon traversed through muddy consciousness like a fish swimming deep in the ocean. You soon find a dot of light in front. Unlike your connection with Vera, it is weak, a frail, cold glow. Too frail. Your head hurts. Managing your breaths. How do you say it? Multiple, plural, bro. Breaths. You concentrate, your will steadfast. The mind beacon opens up from a thread to a net, interweaving and expanding gently. The weak glow skips around, trembling, seemingly trying to escape. Weak and obscured it may be, it is still whole. You struggle to catch it to reveal its entirety, but your efforts have been in vain. The stress on your mind over time has almost depleted your mental prowess. Oh, you cannot give up yet. Just try a little harder. You reach out. Your attempt as futile as trying to touch the unreachable sky, but you do not give up. In the infinite ocean of the mind, you keep walking on the endless path, and you grab that waning light. Connection established. Urg. Urg-ach. The pain slowly subsides as you familiarize with the sensation and you find yourself back in the town. In your blurry vision, you can tell that you are indoors. This is together, not separate breaths. Thank goodness you're safe. Stay away! No. Number 21 stumbles and sits down with a dreadful expression, surrounded by fallen orb-shaped mechanoids and medic bots that look like her cobot. Like an animal, number 21 has her arms by her body, her back bent, and she growls quietly like a wild beast. You have no doubt that she would have bitten you if you were standing before her physically. Stay away from me. Her jaw is trembling as well, muddling her words. She is hurt. Bandages drenched in vital fluid lie on the tiled floor next to a half-empty bottle of isopropyl alcohol. You faintly see the wound on her abdomen. She's soaked drops failing to stop her from bleeding. She seems to have been trying to patch herself up. Listen to me, 21. Get out of my head! You shouldn't be using that. This is for human. She keeps repeating her grumbly command. There seems to be a black fog lurking at the edge of the light, ready to devour her at moment's notice. Something's wrong with you, 21. What happened? Vera lost your signal. Capt! Your word seems to work. The hostility she is displaying has slightly relaxed, and she seems less tense. It has taken almost 20 seconds. Thank you, game. Number 21 does not clutch her fist nor command body to attack. She seems to have been trapped inside a trance, stuck with a question she cannot answer, and so she does not. The black fog dissipates, not disappearing completely, retreating to somewhere not far behind you, but it is far enough from her for now, and she is safe from being immediately devoured. That fog is in her mind, I guess. Valics, is that you inside my head? It is. What have you done to me? I've connected with you. She looks left and right and left again until she is shaking her head violently as if trying to get rid of the voice in her head. I don't want you. All you can do is maintain your focus amidst all the pain and tiredness, controlling your mind beacon and reducing the sense of invasion as much as you can. Capt. We have to look for Vera ourselves. Have to find Capt. Number 21 mumbles to herself and briefly quiets down. Despite feeling her rejection, you can feel the connection stabilizing. She does not trust you. Even though you have connected before, her attitude has not softened. In fact, it has gotten even odder. The hallucination seems to have affected her quite a bit. I hate strangers inside here. She points at her head. I won't probe your mind, I swear. This is the best you can promise anyway. Okay. She replies concisely, her tongue suggesting that she will terminate the connection forcefully if you make her feel uneasy. I'll listen to you for now. Let's treat your wounds first. Okay. Damn, she looks so much better in those CG drawings than her sprite. After stopping the bleeding with a frost patch, number 21 asks you again. What do we do now? Investigate the coordinates. Rendezvous with Vera and Noctis. Rendezvous with Vera and Noctis. Complete the mission, then we'll find Capt. Did anything happen when we were disconnected? I so no matter what I choose, she will say complete the mission, then we'll find Cap, bro. Like, don't give me the bro. Like, stop doing this game. Did anything happen when like I don't know. Like, it's useless. Yeah. I followed my orders and arrived here, finding traces of battle. Traces of battle, yes, and then headache. I don't know what happened. Just to be safe, let's look around this place once more. Okay. She answers quietly, your mission officially begins and number 21 is no longer alone. And there's a gameplay note, but I think that's enough for now, bro. I got very tired. Holy shit! Did I get anything? Reading memories.
Whoa, are you a machine?
Am I a machine? I am not a machine. That's why we're stopping. Did I do this? I didn't do this. Let's do some gameplay anyway. Thunder Unbounded. And this. Paradox Annihilation was the characters gain nihil damage. What the fuck is a nihil damage? Thunderbolt Unbounded. So this. This should be fun. Oh boy. So much words. Tons of words. Shit. Ow, 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 ow. I'm back. What did I miss? We were back with 21 and I said let's rendezvous with Vera, but she said no, we're gonna investigate this place first. And I was like, then why are you asking me? That what happened. So I'm doing gameplay now, wrapping it up basically. Many words, tired. Can I? We cannot. By God, we did our best.
Keep moving. This victory is not the end yet.
Alright. So much read, man. So less gameplay, so I had to do a war zone. Ooh! Refreshing. Good. I bet after we finish this extra chapter they're gonna tell me to play Noctis' interlude. It's gonna open and then I'm gonna play it. So I guess after those extra stories it's gonna be this, right? Floating records, ER, extra records. This is open though. This is the ship, right? We can do this now, right? And clear Periku's main story 1821 to unlock. Oh look, it's Noah. Left unsaid. Hype character, I suppose. Oh, this is Noctis. Sands of Wrath. ER06 is open when day breaks. And this is... who's this? Is this Wanshi? Is this Yata? Yata with two katanas? Deceiver's Rapture. Damn, there are a lot of this, bro. 12. Spark of Wildfire. Oh, look, it's her progression. This is from the interlude. Cool art. Oh yeah, I have to give gifts to Watanabe now. I see, I might as well tell you now, you don't have to do the hidden of that chapter. When we finish it, we can go straight to 15. To extra chapter 5, there's no point of doing those, but we will do those though. Also, all of these I can do now, right? I can do this off stream, I guess. I don't know this one. What's her name? Bianca? Remember Bianca, guys? Been a while. Extra Soaring interlude. Also, alternative interpret Cursed Waves. Look, it's number 20. I guess I can go play Cursed Waves after I finish extra chapter 5. Also, the ride from Matrix. Who's that? Is this like safe? Does this have story? Unfinished film. Continue, yeah. I clicked on all of these and they forced me to read and I said no and I skipped the intros and they're unplayable. Anyway, those are all extra chapters. Those are like event chapters, right? Oh, my cat calls for me, so that's enough for today. Yeah, you're right, Koala. You're so damn right. So thanks for coming by. I'll go feed my cat and probably take a nap or something. So I'll see ya next time. Bye bye. Let me send you the heart. That's it. Yeah, we're going.